Welcome to a Kestrel OmniTech Upskilling Tooltips video. Today we'll look at how to manage multiple animations in PowerPoint and Google Slides. In my example, I'm having each text bullet appear with a different graphic representing each bullet. Let's look at how we would build that in PowerPoint. So here's the slide with the bullets and the graphics, plus one more graphic that I'll use to show the power of my favorite feature in PowerPoint, the selection pane. So let's go to the editing section of the ribbon, the select dropdown, and choose selection pane. Now you'll see all the objects in the slide, the order of the layers, what's hidden, and what's locked. If I need to work on one object that's got a bunch of others on top of it, I can just hide the other layers, and it becomes much easier to manipulate the one that I want. The first thing I do when I have a lot of animations in one slide is to name all my objects. You can see this graphic by default is just graphic 5, making it hard to tell your graphics apart. I can rename it to house graphic, which makes it a lot easier when I need to work with it later. As you can see, I've already renamed all my other graphics. Next, I'll go to the Animations tab in the ribbon, and I'll open the Animation pane. You can swap between the Selection and Animation pane easily here on the right. I'll select my text content, choose the Appear animation, and then with all of them highlighted in the Animation pane, I'll do Start on Click. This shows you which click will cause it to appear. I'll get rid of this house graphic because we don't really need it. I'll select all my other graphics, and you can see here in the selection pane that they're selected. And similarly do Appear and Start on Click. But I also want each graphic to disappear when the next one comes along. So I'll use the Add Animation Disappear option, and similarly do Start on Click. Then in the animation pane, I can drag them around to make the order that I want. And I'll just do Start with Previous if I want them to show up on the same click. And we don't really need the last one to disappear because we're going to change slides. So I'll just remove it. Let's see how this looks. Voila! Now let's see how you do that in Google Slides. Google Slides is not as advanced as PowerPoint for animations. If I go to the View menu, under Motion, the first thing you'll notice is that it uses a graphic for the objects. But what if I had multiple objects that look the same that need different animations? That would be so confusing. Also, I can only animate the bullets in the content section by paragraph, and they have to happen all together. I can't have the graphic animations happening in between the same way I did in PowerPoint. To achieve what I did in PowerPoint, I'm going to have to create separate text boxes for each bullet. Then once I have each of the text boxes created, I can animate them and then stick them in between my graphics. Watch my other video on aligning and spacing objects to help you get all your bullets in a row. If you found this useful, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.